What's up, my beautiful bouquet of begonias? This is Rob from The Gay Guy Plays, and today on the Not So Daily Grind, we're back with another installment of Rob reads you shit that you don't want to read yourself, the Tennocon 2020 edition. Now, alongside that, as many of you guys are fully aware, I'm a little bit of a betting man, so I've actually got a list going on of the things that I expect to see during Tennocon. Now, in addition to all of that, I'm gonna raise the stakes just a little bit because I'll actually be streaming my reaction to Tennocon live over at twitch.tv/agayGuyPlays. Now, I know I haven't posted on the channel in a bit, but I need y'all to cut me a little slack. Number one, the day I'm recording this is actually the day before my birthday. I think the day when this goes live might be my birthday or right around my birthday, but to celebrate all of that, as well as the stream that's going to be coming on the 31st, as well as the Tennocon stream on the 1st, we got some new emotes made! Isn't that so cute? I mean, listen, sometimes we just want to watch the world burn, right? But look at this one! This is going to be the perfect gasm-like emote for, if shit actually goes well during Tennocon. I'm crossing my fingers and I'm hoping that things are going to be beautiful and wonderful, but in addition to all of that, I'm not sure when it goes live, so I'm not going to make any announcements right now, but for those of you guys who are keeping an eye out and maybe have some inclination as to what this image might be going hand in hand with, just, stay tuned. Follow me over at Twitter, or, follow me over on Twitch, and I'll give you all of the information when that shit does go live. Regardless, let's go ahead and jump into this article that DE actually put about how to prepare for Tennocon 2020. Get Hydroid Prime for free. Now, and it's not just that. There's a whole thing along with it, because I'm listen, I'm not gonna read you that just bullshit on its own. There's the whole schedule and whatnot, but there's little extra bits that are now released. So Tennocon 2020 is right around the corner, and we can't wait to share everything we've been working on with you. This year's digital event will look a little different than years past, but we've got plans to create a unique experience for every Tenno at home. Here's what you need to remember as your Hype Orbiter prepares to arrive at its destination. First and foremost, link your account. If you guys have not done this already, I'm shocked and amazed, but I will not only be linking this article down in the description box below, I'll also leave the link on how to link your account, because there's definitely some very special things that kind of go along with that. So make sure your Warframe and Twitch accounts are linked. Now, going alongside that, get Hydroid Prime and the Athadai hand cannon free. From 12:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, watch us on Twitch stream or stream for 30 consecutive minutes to receive the time-exclusive sidearm, the Athadai, including a weapon slot. Watch Tenno live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch or Steam, not Stream. I don't know why I was putting extra letters in there, but Twitch or Steam for another 30 minutes to get Hydroid Prime, including a Warframe slot. So basically what's going to happen is everything before the big Tenno Live event, if you watch 30 minutes before Tenno Live, that's when you'll go ahead and get the new hand cannon. And then during Tenno Live, which is the big event where DE is going to go ahead, show off all the new things that are coming out, that's when you'll be able to get Hydroid Prime. Okay? To receive a drop through Steam, you must be logged into your Steam account. After watching any Tennocon panel for 30 consecutive minutes, you'll be rewarded with an Athadai token. After watching Tenno Live for 30 consecutive minutes, you'll be rewarded with a Hydroid Prime token. You'll then have till August 15th to log into Warframe to redeem your drops. To redeem your Steam drops, go to your Steam inventory, redeem the token when you log in next. Your items will have been added to your in-game inventory. Please note, these tokens will not be tradable. Geez, that's complicated. Just link your Twitch to your Warframe. Make it easy. Just watch. You'll then have until August 15th to log into Warframe and redeem your drops. To redeem Stream drops, go to your Steam inventory, redeem the token. When you log in next, your items will be... Wait, did they just repeat that exact same thing over again? D, why you gotta waste my time like that? That's rude. Alright, we have the Tenno Live 2020 Relay. Come celebrate with the community aboard our Tenno Live 2020 Relay on all platforms. Watch the stream alongside your fellow Tenno in Relay and get special rewards. You'll get the Lemonness staff skin when you watch Tenno Live between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if you stay in the Tenno Live or Tennocon Relay until the very end of Tenno Live, you'll get a second reward, a mystery decoration. So make sure you are in the Tenno Live relay, and in addition to all of that, I will make sure that anybody who's watching in stream with me, I will give them a poke and remind them that their asses also need to be doing all that. So if you know you need some extra assistance, come by twitch.tv/agayGuyPlays, and I'll make sure you're at where you need to be. The Tenno Live 2020 Relay is welcome to all Tenno. At 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on August 1st, you'll find the relay orbiting Earth on the star chart on all platforms. If you purchase the digital pack, you'll be able to receive these rewards and watch Tenno Live from Barrow's Tennocon Relay as well. You will still need to watch Tennocon on Twitch with a linked account or logged into Steam to get Hydroid Prime and the Atherdai hand cannon. So you gotta watch it on like multiple different places. You gotta watch it on Twitch, you gotta watch it in the relay. They just really want everybody in there. It's crazy. Barrow, the ever-busy Void Trader, will also be making his regular visit on all platforms starting Friday, July 31st. Leo season, baby! At 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on all platforms, and staying until Sunday, August 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. To get the Lemonness Staff Skin and Mystery Decoration, you must be in the Tenno Live 2020 Relay or Barrow's Tennocon Relay. Alright, Tenno Trivia. Do you have the Warframe know-how that makes your squad as green as the Shamrock color palette with Envy? Put it to good use during Tenno Trivia. Follow Megan's instructions below to get ready, then join at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on August 1st to win one of our amazing prizes. Everyone who participates will receive a Tenno Trivia ship display. Now, if you good, like I said, I'm gonna leave this link below so y'all can find it yourself. The 1,000 top players will win a Tenno Trivia glyph. The top 100 players will win 500 ducats and a Tenno Trivia glyph. The top 10 players will win 10,000 platinum, 500 ducats, and a Tenno Trivia glyph. First place will win a legendary core. Is that 100? Is that 10,000? Y'all gotta put in commas, because like I can't remember this. 10,000 platinum, 500 ducats, and a Tenno Trivia glyph. So a lot of cool things going on with that. With so much loot to just get by watching from home, whether it's Twitch drops, Tenno Live Relay rewards, or Tenno Trivia prizes, we've compiled them into this helpful image so you don't miss out on any of the free gear. So they've kind of broken it down all for you guys here, but they do have their schedule, and I'm just letting you guys know right now exactly what I'm most likely going to be doing on stream. We've got more reveals, panels, and exciting announcements planned that you can shake a skana at Tenno. So 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, welcome to Tennocon 2020. So that's their kind of like inaugural get everybody in their event. That's going to last for 30 minutes. Then at 1 p.m. we have a pre-recorded panel with the art of Warframe. Join hostee Danielle, art and animation director Jeff Crooks, associate art director Lucas Hug, and special guest concept artist Keith Thompson as they take a look at the next Warframes, what's new for the Infested faction, and more sneak peeks of what's to come for Warframe. Now, if you guys have ever been with me, like doing Tennocon coverage, or were actually there with me for the first 3 years of Tennocon, y'all know that this is not a panel I miss. This is a panel where all the tea gets spilled, all the jutsiness happens, and in all honesty, I kind of absolutely love it because we get to see the beautiful, wonderful art. They'll usually show off deluxe skins, they'll show what's coming with Warframes, maybe even some golden thingies, which we'll talk about later in what I expect to see at Tennocon. So this is actually going to give you a lot of insight as to what's going to be happening on Tenno Live, and sometimes they'll even dive a little bit deeper into there. So it's like, you know, spoilers. At 2 p.m. we have Sounds of the System, which is also pre-recorded with D.E. Helen. I love D.E. Helen. Art director George Spano, sound designer Erich Preston, and special guest voice actor Antonio Greco, the voice of Era, as they take the behind-the-scenes look at Warframe sound design, get a glimpse at how they create creature vocals, compose music, and more. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that's cute, and I love D.E. Helen. I love D.E. Helen. D.E. Helen is like an inspiration. If you've not visited her at Instagram, it's beautiful, it's wonderful. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is usually when I skip, so we might be discussing the art panel on stream while we have that going in the background. Just putting it out there. Then the Tennocon Community Art Show starts at 3 p.m. With D.E. Megan as well as special guest Mia Bites as they take a look at Warframe's fan art, cosplay, music, props, and more submitted by our passionate Warframe community. Again, this is usually not something that I'm too, like, inspired by. Don't get me wrong, I love our fan artists, but I want gameplay, I want fighting, I want explosions. If it's not pictures of explosions, probably not all that interested. At 4 p.m. they have the Tenno Trivia, which we were talking about earlier, which has all of those crazy drops and whatnot. I might actually take a break during this point in time during the stream, like maybe like a little moment aside where I just chill for myself, because at 5 p.m. is where the real magic happens. Just letting you know right now, that's where the magic happens, because 5 p.m. is Tenno Live Digital Edition. Join Live Ops Community Director D. Rebecca and the dev stream crew to catch the full heart of Demios. I know you guys love how I say that. It reveal and much more. I want to stick around after Tenno Live ends to watch a special. Okay, number one, we're covering that. We're going to do live reactions, and I might be drunk during it, and I'll explain that during my list of predictions of what's to come. So we have, you want to stick around after Tenno Live ends to watch a special Summer Game Fest interview with Jeff Keighley. He'll be talking with creative director Steve and live ops community director Rebecca about all things Tennocon and Heart of Demios. They also have the Tennocon 2020 digital pack if you guys have not picked it up yet, and you want to. You can kind of get a glimpse of everything that's here. There's Platinum, there's a Sayandana, there's a Sigil and Glyph, there's an emote, there's a new War emote, there's a display, there's a new War Orbiter decoration, and a Barrows Relay ticket. I think it's about 20 bucks. So, definitely go ahead and check that out if that is something that is up your alley. Get it now while you still can. Let's see, I think that's basically it for now, but let's go ahead and jump into what I'm expecting to see during Tennocon. So I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a heads up. There's some salt, there's some love, there's some hope, and I've broken it down into 3 different categories. Shit we'll most likely see. These are definitely the defaults for every single Tennocon. Every single year that they've had it going on, it's the things that are normally always there. Then there's a shit I'm tired of. It's just a list of like, oh my god, if I hear this one more time, I'm gonna puke in my mouth a little bit. And then lastly, this is where my excitement level goes up, and potentially my drunken level too. Shit I will drink for. So this is where I'm raising the stakes, and if y'all want to see an excited Rob, or maybe a very, very sober and very, like, upset Rob, we'll find out what happens at the end of Tennocon. But let's go ahead and start off with shit we'll most likely see. Now, as you guys know, they are going to do the Heart of Demios reveal, and a lot of people were saying when they first saw it, it looks like maybe an extension of Railjack into, like, infested towers and whatnot. But I think that there were some leaks out, and a lot of people were talking about the fact that this is probably going to be an infested open world. Now, we saw how Plains of Eidolon went and kind of dribbled off. We saw how Fortuna went and how that kind of dribbled off. Like, where is our third orb mother? Just chilling in a pool. You know, I'm saying that pool looks like it might be warm. You know, I would probably want to stay in that pool too if everything was cold as fuck outside. I'm just putting that out there. But, you know, all of those kind of dwindled down into what they are now. And now they're going to show off potentially an infested open world. They did show art of it previously, but everything that we seem to be looking at right now looks a bit enclosed. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's inside of a tower. So it could definitely be something to do with Empyrean. They did say that it would look like, or an infested open world would look kind of like a planet in and of itself, but it's really just infested growth, and it could be trapping ships inside of it. I don't know. But of course with that, we would have to have a faction that we interact with. So that's, I think, the thing that I'm the most curious about is like, what's this infested faction? I'm assuming it's going to be humanoids, maybe things that have been living there. Maybe they might even tie into Deviri at some point. Of course, with every single one of the open worlds, we've had Eidolons, we've had the Orb Mothers, so now there's got to be a big boss, right? Curious to see exactly what that big boss is going to be like. And I'm hopeful that it'll actually add some challenge into Warframe. Now, of course, with that, usually they'll have things that kind of come along the lines of like kit guns and whatnot. Of course, they haven't been talking about building any new kit guns. However, one of the things that I thought to be really, really interesting is something that DE's been working on that is modular, and we've been waiting for a while on, and kind of would tie in to the whole Infested and Empyrean crossover, would be modular arc wings. I don't know. It could be, but that's the only thing. But every single release we've had so far has had some version of like modular systems going on, right? We have melee weapons, we have primaries and secondaries, what's left, right? Now, when it comes along with that, of course, a new Warframe tends to come out. And as many of you guys know, we have the, player-created broken frame. So I'm sure that we're going to go ahead and see art with that. And I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if they showed off his entire kit on stream. Just putting it out there, because that's actually what they did with Nidus previously. For those of you guys who have been around for a while, like one day they were talking about nothing, and then the next day it was like, Nidus, here's his whole kit, here's how he works. And we're like, oh, okay, so you're just gonna drop it to us like that. And I'm sure that a lot of things have been going on in the background, and DE's kind of like gotten their shit together, so wouldn't be surprised if we saw a new Warframe. I also wouldn't be surprised if they showed off concept art of the Warframe that follows the broken frame. So I'm really excited to see all of that. Now, along with the new frame, y'all know DE gotta monetize. DE gotta make money somehow, right? I mean, they lost millions last year, I'm just saying. So they gonna need to make some of that money back somehow. And that is, of course, gonna be with a slew of deluxe skins. I'm sure that I'm gonna place bets on this one. If I'm wrong, I will drink for it, okay? I'm betting on seeing at least 3 different deluxe skins. 3 different concept arts. Not necessarily like fully modeled, but there's got to be at least 3 deluxe skins in there. If we only see 2, I'm a drink. But if we see 3, Rob's in the clear. So that's definitely one of the things that I think we're going to see. In addition to that, we got to get some gold in there, right? We're getting closer and closer to September. And of course, Best Boy Prime has still not seen the light of day. So I'm sure that there are some people that has been waiting for Nizaha Prime. Of course, how they gonna like do better than Ninja Empyrean, I don't know, but we'll see exactly what happens with that. But I'm really curious to see what the upgrade is gonna be, because it's gotta compete with itself, right? And I have to admit, Inaros Prime did look kind of good. Accessories, meh. Weapons, meh. But Inaros Prime in and of itself looks pretty damn good. Now, let's go down to the bottom of the barrel with all this shit I'm tired of. This is some shit that reoccurs during every Tennocon stream, and like it's one of those things that just makes me want to roll my eyes. This occasionally makes me want to puke in my mouth a little bit. I'm like, if we hear about this again, whoo. Feeding into old memes. I'm tired of it. It's like now it's become a bad running joke. It's become like a dad joke at this point. Warframe memes are those things that I'm like, I don't even, there are some memes out there that I can take, but Warframe memes are bottom of the barrel memes. None of them are very good. Except for maybe, ooh, brothers, tits. That one still resonates with me, but beyond that, not really digging it. So if we see soon TM anything about Steve's shorts, I'm tuning out. Speaking of Steve talking about lighting to a degree of, you know, that's nice, but the rest of us don't really care as much. Now, I know that there are going to be some people out there that are like, but it makes it beautiful and wonderful. Yeah, it makes it beautiful and wonderful. But really, when you are running through those freaking tile sets, you're not looking at the lighting. You're looking at the next enemy you got to shoot. Okay? I'm sorry, I did not come for picnic frame. I came for Warframe. So I appreciate your lighting for about 5 seconds of gameplay. Beyond that, I don't care about it. The next one. I get shit about it every year, but I'm still ride or die with this. More new player bullshit. If you feed me, if it's not streamlining the new player experience, and when I say streamlining, I mean don't add shit to it. Just make it nice and concise so new players can understand it better, but don't add shit to it. DE love to be adding all this extra shit that they don't need to add. So if I see more new player bullshit, tuning out. Another one. Ooh, this is a good one. Pointless side game mode, aka frame fighter. All right, that was the thing. Listen, I love Lunaros. Lunaros was one of those like bad side games. I love it though. So I'm just saying. But also, I'm including stupid shit in here like K-Drives, Conservations, and Shazwin. If I see that bullshit, I swear to God, if I'm drinking a drink, I will probably spit it out. Next one. Fashion as content or rewards. That's a new one that I'm adding onto the list, and I think a lot of people are going to be like, Rob, really? Yes. Fashion as content or rewards. If fashion is the only reward to something, especially to something challenging, dear Lord God, you will not hear the end of it. The next one kind of goes along with that. Piss poor rewards. So if they show off like a new game mode, especially if it's like a challenging game mode or an end game mode, right? If they go into any of that and you look at the rewards and you're like, who the thought of this? Who thought of, I'm tuning out. My brain's tuning out, can't do it. And the last thing that I am tired of is this is not end game. Just to be clear, this is not end game. I fucking figure it out. 7 years plus, figure it out. All right. Now the last category that we're in is going to be shit I will drink for. This is a very short, concise list. If we get the Hydroid Prime trailer, I will drink for that. I will drink heavily for that because of the fact that they have Hydroid Prime as the frickin' Prime they're giving away, right? Perfect time to have the Hydroid Prime trailer. That's the one, like, meme I will get in on, all right? Let's do it. Zephyr Deluxe is also a meme I will get on. Where is Zephyr Deluxe? If Zephyr Deluxe happens, if it's one of the ones that is shown, I will drink for that. I will drink for that because you know what? All of the Zephyr mains out there have been waiting for too long for this. And then, last but not least, actual endgame. If they give us endgame, like raids, like endgame dungeons, endgame difficulty, something that is like actually, truly, genuinely challenging and is posed as something that is truly challenging and not specifically geared or optimized for new players to be able to participate in, yo, we go and drink. And they have good rewards with it. Wait, that's the last part. You gotta have good rewards with it. Because if you give us like, oh, here's your end game, but you're just getting cosmetics for it, no. So that is going to be my list of things that I expect to see at Tennocon. Let me know what your list is down below. If you're going to be watching with me over at twitch.tv/agayGuyPlays, let me know if you go and drink too. Also, don't forget, I will be streaming tomorrow as well, or today, depending on what day you see this, July 31st. We're going to have a little bit of a birthday stream. There's going to be some new additions to the stream as well, some new badges, some new emotes, and who knows? We might be doing some exciting things there. So that will probably be happening around, I haven't decided on a time, but I'm going to say 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just follow my Twitter. We'll see what happens. I've said it now. I have to commit, dear Lord God. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for now. Let me know all of your feels down in the comments below. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody. And yes, I'm aware it's Demos. I used to watch Sailor Moon, Phobos, Demos, where Sailor Mars is crows. I know. I just say Demios because I know it triggers y'all. I'll see you next time. And wash your goddamn hands. Bye-bye.